Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 670. And as per plan and the recent days format, let me go straight to today's update. And in fact, the back update, because now every single day I'm updating you about what happened the day before. So yesterday was quite a significant day for us, especially from the business perspective that we started. So our business is based on providing service on the beach in the form of sauna. So we have a sauna built on the trailer, so we can tow it. So it's a mobile sauna. We can tow it to the beach every day, pretty much. And people book sessions, 30 minutes or 60-minute sessions. And they can use the sauna sparingly with the cold water dip in the Atlantic. So because we are at the beach, we have that advantage of ocean being in close proximity, so people can just heat themselves up and then go for a cold plunge in the ocean. And depending on how much time they have, they can do as many, switches or rotations between ocean and sauna, while some people just basically go to the ocean first before their booking time, and they just kind of cool themselves, solid way, and then they go to sauna for most of the session. So they will stay probably 15-20 minutes. Sometimes they will just exit to cool down a little bit and go back to the sauna, which makes it more efficient for them to use as much time in the sauna rather than kind of going to the ocean. It's all about preference and how people see it. Those that prefer relaxing session and they don't want to be worried about time too much and going forth and back, they usually book 60 minutes, the full hour session. So that makes it more easygoing. They can go to the ocean, they can go to the sauna, spend enough time and do like 2 or 3 rotations, which is very good for our health, to actually do more than just 1 or 2 rotations. 3 is preferred, based on science that we know so far. But again, protocols for that can be tailored to individual. So our business is running for, I think it's 6th week. So it's still pretty fresh. But yesterday was a very important milestone because we have beaten our record day by about 56% in revenue in comparison to the last record, which was set about a week ago. So, and a week ago we set that record during the weekend, which was very busy. And yesterday we were not expecting that at all, not even close, because we only had 1 booking before we deployed sauna onto the beach, and the booking started pouring in. The interest started happening kind of on the beach, and I had 1 more booking in the evening that was a bit doubtful, but I had kind of good feeling that it will happen. There were 4 older gentlemen, very nice people, that kind of booked it verbally, and there was no special agreement. I didn't note them specifically, just kind of noted them for myself. It wasn't like a regular booking, formal booking, but lo and behold, they came. They were very kind people and very nice, very respectful. And on top of that, very chatty. And in the end, not only they were super happy and said that they will return next week, but also they gifted me a couple of beers just on top of whatever they paid, which was nice tip and nice feeling. I want to make sure that people feel good with our service. We are not there just to make money. Obviously, business is about making money, but we want experience. And people seem to be aligning with it because we have returning customers already, even though we are just 6th week, and first 3 or 4 weeks we were operating only 3 or 4 days. So now we are operating almost whole week and it feels great. So if you ever think about starting your own business, it is hard work, it is exhausting, but I highly recommend you going your own way, on your own terms, because I was working for many years in a corporate environment and basically for someone. And even though I was getting decent pay rises, I was, spilling myself out completely to prove my value. It will never be rewarded the same way as if you build your own business as a sole trader or a company or partnership. It's just completely different feeling. It is hard, but it's good hard, because life is hard. Even working for some company or for somebody else, wherever you are, it's still hard. So it's better to actually make that hard worth something for yourself. If you have kids or family, then obviously for them as well. And that's is something that I can't stress enough. So that was basically yesterday. There was nothing significant. Nothing significant happened because the schedule was so tight. We didn't have time to do anything else. We came back home exhausted completely, but happy regardless. Today we did a couple of things. There was a bit of highlights across the day, but as I said, I am backlogging or back journaling. So about today, you will hear tomorrow. So have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Thank you very much for tuning into my blog, to podcast, to whatever part of content or that project you tune into. Remember, this blog and podcast started as a one project to prove that even though procrastination is in my blood, I can do something for longer than, let's say, 30 or 60 days, like usual challenge. And this is 670 days now, consecutive days, that I am blogging and podcasting without a single break. Thank you very much for being here with me. Stay tuned and see you again tomorrow.